welcome back to the channel. I am Samantha and I am the Luxe wife, and as you see by the title today, you guys are getting an empty house tour. We are super excited to be in our new space, in our new place, and this just marks the beginning for us, honestly, because this brings on some fresh new content, some fresh new home content. So if you are new here, you definitely want to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, because I already know you're going to love it, and go ahead and hit that notification bell. And if you are not new here, welcome back. So guys, without further ado, we're not going to waste any more time. We are going straight into the townhouse tour right now. So I am immediately standing at the front door. So when you walk into the front door of our space, you immediately have this entryway wall, and you also have the garage door. Now the garage is a single garage. Now obviously, coming from our home in North Carolina, obviously we had a 2-car garage, which was substantially bigger. However, 1-car garage is perfectly fine, so that's just that. And then immediately to the door, you have the stairs leading upstairs, of course, and we will get to the second floor of this place. But I love the fact that you do have a 2-story entryway, so it makes it feel a little bit wider than it normally would if it was very close and tight knit without a window and being 2-story. So I absolutely love that. So as you walk down the hall, you are immediately placed with about 3 doors, and each door obviously houses something different. So let's take a look behind what's behind all 3 doors. Immediately behind the first door, you have a half bathroom. Now this half bathroom is so big. Honestly, I've never had a half bathroom this big. Even at the house we owned, the half bathroom is nowhere near this big. It's probably at least 2 to 3 times the size of this bathroom. And obviously in this bathroom, you are greeted with a full sink, obviously a full toilet, obviously a nice sized countertop for you to utilize to be able to put your things on. And I want to make this like a nice little feeling for our guests that come into our home that obviously are going to use our powder room. So that's just going to be really good. It also has some empty space on this side of the wall. I'm not too sure exactly what I'm going to do with the empty space just yet, but I could utilize it for floating shelves, an oversized picture. I'm not too sure, but I promise you, by the time you see this bathroom, when it all said and done, it's going to look so good. Okay, so good. Very simple, very minimalistic, but 100% elevated and giving luxury. Okay, and as you come down the hall, you have 2 separate doors once again, and then the next door, obviously, it's just a simple coat closet, because I mean, it's a coat closet. Everybody needs a simple coat closet to be able to hang accessories on. And this door here opens up to the laundry room, which honestly is a nice size laundry room. The laundry room we had at our place was basically a nice walk-in. The laundry room we had where we were at just recently in Missouri, it was just the 2 double doors that open in the hallway. But this one actually is a whole entire room, so I get to 100% put my own spin on it, get to put pictures and things like that back on the wall, and definitely organize it the way that it's supposed to and y'all are used to seeing, because I know y'all want the organization and you know it's coming. Okay, and I just want to throw this disclaimer out there. Though this space is smaller, okay, it packs a punch. It is new construction, so I'm super excited about that, and that just gives me that clean feeling. I don't have to worry about how many footsteps have been in this home, because honestly, I believe we are the first party, the first family to even be in this unit. So I 100% love it. Now, once you are in the laundry room of course is side-by-side laundry. Obviously that works well for us because we do have side-by-side. I do also have a shelf here to utilize for obviously my containers and things of that sort, and additional storage as needed. And then on this separate wall over here, I may just put in like a corner cabinet or something like that to be able to house things and set things on if I need additional space. But I'm not sure, because it does have a lot of space for a townhouse, and again, I'm not mad at it. Now, after you have traveled down the hallway, I do apologize that it is a little echoey as the space is 100% empty, but the great news is we get our household belongings tomorrow, so it won't be empty for too much longer. But as you enter the space, of course, you have a very open floor plan, which one houses our dining table, and then also on the right hand side is of course our living room, and then just behind me or beside me is the kitchen. And honestly, again, it's on the smaller side, but it houses everything we need. And considering we are a family of 4, of course we would love to have a larger space, but it's not always needed. It's not always needed. And so that's just that. You don't always have to have a big space for it to just always be elegant and looks elevated. You can do things even in a smaller space, smaller budget, it's going to look well. So of course our table will go here, and we'll have enough room for our table to go here, so perfect size. And then just behind me is the living room. So much space. It's very long. It's 100% long. It's not as wide as I'd love it to be wide, but it's still nice and long. So that's something to be happy and blessed about. Again, windows, everything in here is new. So, I mean, it's sealed to perfection. Heating and cooling the house, I promise you, will not be an issue. And I love a cozy space. I love a cozy space. It is much easier to clean. Ask me about cleaning a house that's nearly 3,000 square feet, and ask me about cleaning a space that's 1,500 square feet. Baby, I promise you, any day I would choose the smaller scale, okay? I would choose the smaller scale. But this is the space, and I 100% love it. Now, just behind me is our galley style kitchen. Now, remember, we saw this place sight unseen, okay? We signed a lease sight unseen. So we had no idea what the place looked like prior to getting here. So I am so grateful. I'm so happy to get here and actually love what I signed on the dotted line for. Now, these cabinets, I 100% love these cabinets. They go all the way up to the ceiling. So even at a smaller size kitchen space, having cabinets that goes all the way up to the ceiling maximizes what I can do, okay? Now, again, I'm coming from a large kitchen. Even in our place in Missouri, the kitchen was pretty large. In our home, the kitchen was pretty large. I'm coming from a large space. So downsizing to something of this size, I have to be able to maximize it. But guess what? The cabinets do not disappoint. They're incredibly tall, incredibly deep, and I'm just over the moon. So we have this nice galley style kitchen, and obviously I love the nice stainless steel microwave. This is what I have back at home, so I know I'm 100% going to love it. And then this nice brand new, I think this is pretty identical to the stove I have at home, so I'm good, I'm good. But again, these cabinets are so tall. They pack a punch, and being able to house and store things in. Though I don't have much drawer space, because I had a lot of drawers at my home, though I don't have a lot of drawer space, I will be able to utilize these cabinets and double stack things, and it looks so good and so neat. So I can't wait to kind of show you guys me getting the house together and getting the house organized. I just know it's gonna look so good. And I told y'all once again, it's not about the size of the space and what it looks like. It's more so about what you can do with it and the person behind the lens. And it's me. I can do a lot with it, okay? I can do a lot with it. I even have an island here that, of course, I'm able to utilize with my dishwasher. So that's just that. I'm not complaining at all. It's not much to pretty much see about a galley style kitchen. Now, of course, I do have a top and bottom refrigerator. It is what it is. It's still a nice refrigerator. A refrigerator is a refrigerator. Don't make social media make you feel like your appliances is not enough, because every appliance is enough if you can cook food, store your food, house your food, okay? That's that. And then I'm also excited about having a pantry. In Missouri, in our townhouse, we did not have a pantry, so that kind of took away from the cabinet space. Though the kitchen was big, It didn't have a pantry, so I had to use cabinets for everything. But now that I have a pantry, no, it's not my walk-in pantry that I'm used to, but I do have wide shelving that I am able to utilize to kind of store my things in and look neat, nice and neat. And y'all know I have the nice storage container, so I don't have to buy anything unnecessarily. I have baskets. I told you, by right, you don't have to buy twice, okay? And that's just that. I'm also thinking about on the door, getting something to go over the door here, but I may not have to, considering how tall my cabinets are. I'll be able to put some of my containers and things there. So I may just be able to use all of this for everything that I have and not have to worry about purchasing anything extra to go over the door. So I'm happy about that, as well as you guys saw the laundry room. It's large enough to house mop, broom, whatever additional things I need. There's even a small little size gap beside the refrigerator, so if I need to put anything between there and hide it, I can. The refrigerator is empty. There is nothing besides take out in the refrigerator. So after this video, I need to run and get some basics to put into the house, because eating out, y'all know, it gets expensive. Okay, so let's take our talents outside. It is incredibly hot, okay? It's hot. So we're gonna do this swiftly and quickly. I'm gonna show you the backyard and then I'm gonna come back in, okay? I do love this back door. It's black. It reminds me of the one at home. I just think it's so nice with the touch of the gold handles. I just think it's so good. But let's go in the house. It's hot. It's hot. Just in case if the quality of the video is not good while outside, I want to enter an overlay so you guys can see the backyard. It's definitely a nice size backyard. It's fenced in, which is a plus for us because one, we have children, and two, we have a small tiny 4-pound dog. So it is so good for us to be able to let the dog out, let him release himself, and also have the kids at play, and we don't necessarily too much have to worry about it. They also have an irrigation system outside, so that's something I do actually love about the place. In the backyard and the front yard, they have an irrigation, so that is just going to be so well and so lovely. But guys, let's go upstairs so we can see the second level, and then I will let you guys go for today. We are on the stairs, which are pretty wide. I love the fact that they are very 100% wide. I cannot stand narrow steps, so that's a plus for me. But let's go see upstairs. So once you are upstairs, you are greeted with a hallway, 2 separate hallways, one that leads obviously to the owner's bedroom, and then the other that leads to the other 2 separate bedrooms. So let's take a look at the 2 separate bedrooms first, and then we can look at the owner's suite last. As you come down the hallway, you are greeted with a door here, and here is the 2 spare bedrooms, a bathroom. It is a really nice to oversized bathroom. Typically for a townhouse, bathrooms are incredibly small, but this bathroom is definitely a nice size bathroom, okay? The rooms are on the smaller side, but the bathroom definitely makes up for it. I have no complaints about the bathroom. Not only is this bathroom a nice size for our children to be using, as well as the guests are staying over, it also has a linen closet, and in the linen closet, obviously, of course, you can store towels, linen, extra, or whatever you need to, and it's not one of those tiny linen closets. It's a nice size, regular size door linen closet, and I am not upset about it at all. So that is something I'm excited about, as well as even the shower and tub combo. Like, it's just a separate tub, and then the actual shower part is towel. So you have towel on the floor as well as towel around the tub. So I love that. I do not like the fabricated inset tub shower combo. It gives very cheap, and I wish that builders did not do that, but I get it on the business side, but also on my side of it, I want something a little bit nice, especially at the price point of today's housing, the market, even rent, because obviously we're renting here. So I like the fact that it has a nice, obviously, tub shower combo in the bathroom, granite countertops, like oversized mirror. It just looks so good, and I love it. Okay, and at the end of the hallway you have two separate bedrooms. They are pretty identical in sizing and everything, closet. So I'm just going to quickly go through both of them so you guys can pretty much see the concept and the idea behind what I pretty much kind of desire to do with the space. So the first bedroom here off to the back, which is a little bit more secluded, this is going to be the kids' bedroom. I'm either considering getting them two separate beds and placing a nightstand in the middle, or doing a bunk bed. My daughter is screaming for a bunk bed just because we are limited 100% on space. I'm not saying we're not going to be here in this particular place long, but at the same time we'll see how things go. But we do know for a fact we will be here in Texas for 3 years, so that is exciting. You will 100% get Texas home content, so I have that in the bag for you guys. But while we are here in this space, the kids will share a room. They are incredibly young, so it is 100% okay. And at first, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I was just a little bit on the fence about it because we came from a place where our children had their own room, had their own space, and now having to kind of like downsize and have to pick of the litter somewhat, which is not much. It got to me a little bit, but I know that it's okay and everything is going to be 100% okay. But back to what I was originally talking about. So this is the kids' room. Again, it's not large in size. It is a decent size. It is closer, like we don't have a unit on the left hand side, but we do have a unit on the other side. So this one, they can have this room and make a lot of noise, and I don't want them to agitate somebody on the other side, if that makes sense. And then of course there is a closet, and it's a pretty nice size closet. I honestly cannot complain about it. You can walk completely in the closet. Sometimes when closets are narrow in a house, you can't walk in it. You kind of got to reach in, but you can like physically walk all the way into this closet. So I'm going to love that. Plus it gives room to put something, shelving at the bottom, just to separate the two of their clothing, shoes, etc. So that's just that. That's the space. I am standing in the room that is adjacent to it. This room is obviously attached to the neighbor. So this is the room where I utilize for sit down videos, closet, office. It's just going to be one 3-in-1 type space. It does also have a closet, so we'll be able to use that for whatever we desire to use it for. But because the space it is smaller compared to like our Missouri space, our room was incredibly large, so I could use part of the room to basically film content and do etc. But unfortunately the room is not that large, so I'm going to have to utilize another space, and this extra room is the space that I have to utilize. I'm okay with that, honestly. It's just I know that I gotta put my spin to it so I can have that space and that feel that I desire to have for a space, especially like again doing content etc. and things of that sort. But you guys once again get to see me go from top to bottom and how I pretty much jam-pack this space and how I make it my own. Okay guys, so we are in the final room in the owner suite of the room, which is again, it's not on the larger side. It is not on the larger side, which I feel kind of a little sad about, but it's okay. It is okay as long as my bed can go in here, some nightstands. That is all that matters, because when you have kids, the least of anything you're gonna do is sleep, okay? So that's just that. But this is of course the owner suite. Obviously our bed only can go one place in here, up against the wall with the nightstands. We do have a large oversized window, as the rest of the rooms in the house has a large oversized window. But because this is a smaller size room, I do love the size of the closet. The closet is an incredibly great size for a bedroom of this size. Now the space of course is a little lived in, because we have been here for a day and a half at this point, so it is what it is. It is what it is. But the closet is an incredibly nice size closet. It has 2 shelves, obviously an upper hanging as well as a lower hanging. Also has a long hanging on this side. So I'm honestly not upset about it, because again, coming from Missouri, our closet was just double doors and it was just one long hanging, and the rest of our clothes were downstairs in the garage in boxes, because of course we just could not accommodate for everything. But this gives us the idea that we can accommodate one for all all of our clothing, and 2, we also have that 3rd bedroom for additional closet space if we need that closet space, so that's going to work as well. And it has so much floor space in here that if we need to put something down at the bottom, we got it. We can put it down at the bottom. We are maximizing space in this place, and I'm gonna show you guys how Sam maximizes space. Okay, I know y'all coming from seeing me having something so extravagant and so nice, but guess what? We gonna work this out too. We are going to work this out too. And the very last obviously space in our room is obviously our master or our owner suite bathroom and our ensuite bathroom. And honestly, it's big. It's another one of those. I'm so grateful that the size of the bathroom is not depicted upon the size of the bedroom, because the bedroom is on a smaller size, but the bathroom is an incredibly great size, having 2 sinks, having oversized countertop, having ample cabinet space, having an oversized mirror, having tile flooring. Those are just some things that you just do not get in a townhome. You don't get in a apartment that is really nice unless you're paying top dollar. Okay, so I'm just so happy for that, because also even the shower is tile, just like in the spare bathroom the shower is tiling. So it's really nice. Again, it's a smaller size unit from what we are used to, but that has no inclination on what I'm going to do with the space and what you guys get ready to see. Now obviously you see I have already put some things onto my countertop, and by the time you see this video, I probably will already have maybe a reel posted on Instagram, which is why you should be following me on Instagram to kind of keep up with my day-to-day, as my YouTube is pretty much doing, you know, weekly uploads. So I already have posted the reel onto Instagram, so you guys can see exactly kind of what I put on there. This is not the final result of what this bathroom is going to look like. I'm going to take you guys along with me as I do this bathroom, and I'm probably going to film that this weekend so we can get this kind of decluttered and things up onto floating shelves, etc. So I'm super excited about that. I already have rugs down on the floor. The rugs came from Lowe's Home Improvement. They were on clearance and I just fell in love with them when we were in Missouri, maybe a day or 2 before we were leaving, and I was like, I have to have these because I just think they will go so well, and I was so right. They ended up going so well. But guys, that is it of this townhouse tour. I incredibly enjoyed you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this tour. If you have any questions or anything you want to discuss, obviously of course drop them in the comments. But I'm excited to get this show on the road. I'm excited to bring on some fresh, once again, home content, and you guys get to be along with me while I'm organizing, decluttering, styling, giving you luxury elegance on a budget. Of course, some things we have to spend not top dollar for, but some things we have to spend a little bit money on, but there are other areas we can cut back on, and you'll get to see here those other areas we get to cut back on. But guys, until next time, until next video, I will see you guys later. Bye.